Hey, welcome back to another mosplays on a Saturday with pizza and Dr. Pepper. As you can see, we're going to do it a bit differently. I want to mix it up a little bit, so I also want to play some games that I'll play longer, well, possibly longer than 13 or 14 episodes. And one game I particularly wanted to play was Mighty Magic World of Xeen, especially after Aeon of Sands. Kind of had a desire to play more of these 3D games, dungeon crawlers. What did Marco call them? Gobblers or something? Globbers? Gobblers. I don't know. Globbers, I think. I forgot now. I think that's the word for these kind of games. So yeah, I'm gonna try it. I played this before, actually, for a good while, maybe 20 hours, and then I sort of just moved away from it. Don't actually remember why, but I'm gonna restart. This time I found my saves, and they are on there's two versions that come. This is the GOG version. There was some package I bought that had like all the Might and Magics up to 8 or something. I'm not quite sure, but a lot of them. It costs only €5 or something, I don't remember. I highly recommend that anyway, if you're into older games. So this one, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I had other saves from a previous playthrough. Well, not a playthrough, I didn't finish it, not even close. But they were on, there's two versions on here. It's like one is a floppy version and the other is the CD-ROM version. Apparently the CD-ROM version has, you can see here the CD-ROM spinning. That means this is the CD-ROM version. And it has voiceovers for some of the text. So I don't know, it might be really not good. Because I don't know why I played my previous one on floppy version. There must have been a reason, but I searched the internet, I could find no reason why you would want to play the floppy version. So another thing this game has, I think, is at times they'll ask you for like a password. There's like a old-fashioned DRM, I guess, where occasionally when you go to a certain area in the game or in a certain situation, they'll ask you like, what does the word on page 3, the 17th word on page 3 of the manual say? And you'll have to type in the right word. If you don't have the manual, they'll assume you'd only have a digital copy and that you hacked, that you pirated it. So that's something, I don't know how I'm gonna work around that. I guess I'm gonna pause the video every time I do that. And yeah, and then it does come, let me say, GOG gives you a reference card with all the passwords on it. So I did it before, it's not really a problem, it's just with the recording, I'd say it can be a bit of a pain in the ass. But there's a lot of opportunity for mistake there. Like if I come back to the game and I forget to unpause the recording, resume the recording, stuff like that. There's already a bit of a pain in the neck because DOSBox uses the keys that OBS uses to start and pause recordings, etc., or other things, and it was a bit awkward to remap that because actually Control F1 opens the key remapping screen for DOSBox, which is like a default sort of but it's not a hard bind. I managed, maybe interesting for others, I managed to reset that by Control F1, going in the mapping, saving it just as it is, then finding that file. It's in the World of Xeen install directory or the GOG install directory where it installed all the Might and Magic stuff, and opening that, and you'll see at the top entries for all the default bindings like Control F1, and you can just you mustn't remove them, but there's like the name of the binding and then the key that it uses. You just remove the key bit and it won't trigger those things anymore. So yeah, that's basically it. So I'm just gonna get into it, but before I do it, these videos are made possible by my game Taxinaut. Hey, would you like to explore a sci-fi fantasy universe through the eyes of a humble taxi driver? Taxonaut is a game for PC with a huge open world galaxy where you can do just that. You can fly on planets, over alien cities and landscapes, land at bars, diners, shops and many other weird and wonderful places. Take off into space and fly to different planets or other star systems. Find equipment and abilities that help you deal with the difficulties of navigating alien worlds. Taxonaut features a completable 30+ hour storyline about finding a friend lost in the galactic underworld. Taxonaut is now available on itch.io and Steam Early Access. So, start a new game. I should have a test there. I don't want to start a new game. Yes. The mouse feels a bit wobbly. I probably can change that in DOSBox too, but we'll deal with it for now. Enter a name for this game. I didn't type a capital M, but okay. This, I don't know what it shows last time. Apparently, adventurer is less combat oriented, which normally would kind of be slightly what I want. But it depends on how much less. I don't want to be a walking simulator. And the game is 99% combat, so I don't really understand this. So I guess I'll go for warrior. I read a bit of the manual, it didn't say much. I don't know how it put it, but I still had no clue really what the difference is. So yeah, I'll just go for warrior. Okay, now I've completely forgotten how this works. And I remember that in this first town it's full of slimes and other things that you first need to get rid of. These things here give hints. Like, I think if he starts opening his mouth, there's enemies nearby, but... So... yeah, I probably should have read the manual a bit more thoroughly before I started this. Item... where's my... oh no, something goes wrong. Look at this. I move my mouse over here. Oh no, well, up here. I have no mouse up here. Oh god, why is that? So that's a problem, I think. Item? Saber. Why is that blinking? Might. Can I... Okay, I'm using the keyboard keys here. You can just press enter and see what it's about or something. Yeah. This mouse thing. Why? Right. I was looking for to see if anybody has a... no, a sword. Like anything they can shoot. Short bow, right? So, oh, now see, now it's the mouth's going open, so now it's seeing it. This is all turn-based, so it's not like in Anal Sands. You can just sit here forever and they won't come forward. Only when you do something, the next turn happens. Just shoot again. Right. Do I have limited? I don't remember. Inventory? Nope. Game information. Today is Wednesday. It actually is Wednesday. Time? No, it's Saturday. Saturday. It's not Wednesday. Saturday. Time 8:02. Day 1. Year 610. The year is correct. What else? How do I find my inventory? Is this my inventory? Quick reference card, no. And that's this. A map. Quests. Items. That doesn't even work. Or I don't know how this works. Camping, I guess. What's this? Cast spell. No. I don't know. No. I guess like this, so they each have their own inventory. Is that it? Right. Okay, how do I move forward? Not WASD. Arrow keys. Right, I should probably move my keyboard over then. This turning or stepping left? I think I remember you can actually... Yeah, if you go back in here, there's enemies nearby, it says. Was it here?
Hello, travelers.
Oh. Hello, traveler. Tavern options for Arturius. Oh, that's Arturius. Drink, food, tip, rumors, gold. I thought you could make your own character as well. Sign in. Right. I'll sort of end up with the same people anyway, but I think if I do this now, it could take ages. Well, up, down, delete. What's the difference between delete and remove? Create? Oh yes, I saw a picture of this in the manual. These are dice, by the way. You're not seeing the inside of I don't know, an atom here or something. Some kind of quantum mechanical depiction of reality, or I don't know. It's dice. Let's see. Roll. Is this good? Create. Create what? Oh. Select a class. It doesn't go around. It's kind of nice in a way, because I like that. It doesn't circle through the portraits. Oh yeah, this guy. I had him as well. Dwarf. I think there's new portraits in this. Compared to the floppy game. Maybe not. Human. Male. I like this guy. Yeah, I didn't remember there being so much choice last time. Look at this guy. Female. Okay. Does that matter? So, anyway, we need... Yeah. You probably want to know a lot more about this. We need a knight, I'd say. So we'll just pick the knight. Skills, arms, master, and swimmer. He looks very knightly. Kind of boring. Does the portrait matter? Wait, I think I saw a swimmer going away. Yeah, so the oar can't swim. Oh, they have other things. Swimmer? Nothing. Danger sense. Secret doors. Nothing. Swimmer. This is kind of... I think I like this one. It looks female, but it looks more like one of those 80s rocker guys. You know, like Europe or something. Or White Snake, I don't know. It's for a wizard. I like this though, because it's so weird. I will keep that for something else. We'll use her. Right? Now this roll. Is this good though? You can't pick a second class or something weird, right? No. Personality, endurance, speed. I mean, it looks good. I might never get it that good again. In Deck of All, you could save one roll and get back to it, but here seems perfect, like low intelligence. You know, for a combat class. Lock 17. No, I want to see. Yeah, I will never get back to this good roll again, isn't it? Can you move them around the points? Oh, exchange intellect with might. Oh. Right. Let's see. Let's just roll a bit. Oh, 20, 19. I think the last time I played it, I was adding up the numbers. I'm not going through that pain this time. I think. Oh, look, that's all double digits. Seems kinda good. With the might. And speed with... Can I see what this is about? That would be kinda nice. Yeah, I don't know whether accuracy, maybe it only, you know, plays into using range weapons. Sometimes in games it does. But maybe it's also about just melee weapons. I don't know. Intelligence. I don't know, that might also affect how fast you accumulate experience points or something. Don't know. We'll do it like this for now. Sometimes in games luck is hardly any use at all. Yeah. I mean, in the good old days, installing the game would take an hour, so during that time you'd be very excited and you'd be reading the manual. But now, why would you go to the manual, read this PDF? Let's see. Well, I don't know. Maybe personality, or is that important for a knight? You know what? Wait, because we can see it. No, can't. Oh, we just stepped out. It says it here. Might. No, it doesn't. Shit. I thought it gave a description here of what it is about or what it is good for. No. I'd have to read the manual. Mundi. Right. Maybe I'll make this a very short episode. We just have seen a little bit of it. And I'll come back to it. And I'll read the manual a bit first, because there's no use making a party that I'm gonna be marching around with for possibly 100 hours. And the party being shit, or me putting a lot of points in a lock, and lock has hardly any bearing in this game at all. It's all possible. So, yeah. But this is the end already, I think. I'm going to mix this up with other games as well, so it's not going to be like from now on till the end of the year 200 episodes of Might and Magic World of Xeen. But when I feel like it, I'm going to get back to this one. There's probably going to be a couple in a row, and then I'll do some other game. You know, I'll just mix it up as suits me. Anyway, thanks for watching this short one. I'll be back tomorrow with more Might and Magic World of Xeen.